All right, we are live. Let's see how I can see. If you guys are watching and you're live, go ahead and say hello. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and say replay. Oh, all right. Tonight we are talking about why you need to have six figures now. Why you need a stream of income that's going to be six figures. You need to start it now. And also tonight I had a young lady. I don't remember what her name is. I should have wrote her name down, but she commented on one of my posts And I was going to give her some ideas on how to create multiple streams of income and passive income. But her career is so amazing. And I had a lot of ideas that I told her I would do it live. And so at the end of this live, I am going to actually take her business and use that as an example. So stay to the end because you can use these examples too. I'm going to use it as an example on how to create multiple streams of income and passive income from one career. Not having multiple businesses, just one. And so let me move this over a little bit so I can see if you guys have comments. All right, let's start. And so welcome to the live. My name is Maria Vincent. I help women, wives and moms turn their businesses into 6 and 7 figures. We're fixing the camera. 6 and 7 figures. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Using multiple streams of income and passive income so that you don't have to sacrifice family time to build your business. That is my focus this year. That is why I'm creating everything. That's why I'm going live to help you have multiple streams of income. So tonight, I want to touch, let's see, I got 4 different things. I have 4 different points that I want to get out. And of course, you guys know I have my notes. I believe next time I'm actually going to put my notes out there. If you were here live last week, you know that I am working on my new setup for videos. And so I have a new camera, I have more lighting, and I changed my office around in the back, just seeing what works. I see more people coming on. Make sure you say hello so I can know who I'm talking to. If you want, you can also tell me what business you have, and I could probably use you as I go through these topics or these touching points, use your business as an example. And so I want to jump into this because a lot of us, especially if you're a wife and or mom, you're juggling a lot. You're juggling building a career. If you're working a 9 to 5, you're juggling building your business. You're juggling being a mom, trying to do the household, keep things clean, cook. If you're a wife, spending quality time with your spouse. It's a lot. And so that's why I come and do these lives and I talk to you guys about multiple streams of income and passive income so that you can get your time back and not rely on one source of income. And so the first touching point that I want to talk about tonight is the importance of multiple streams of income for financial security. And I have a statistic here. I wanted to get some statistics so that you guys can know why now. And so I know all of you guys remember what happened in 2020. The world changed, right? And so the statistic that I have is from 2019 to 2021, 8.6 million people lost their job. And I want to know if that was you, if you between 2019 and 2021, if you lost your job, you can say something or you don't have to. But 8.6 million people lost their job. In that same time frame, 34% of small businesses closed. Now, small businesses either closed because they didn't have the multiple streams of income, they did pivot, but also at that same time span, more millionaires, I should have got that statistic too. There were more millionaires that grew their business or started a business and grew to millionaire status in that time frame than ever. And so it's important to, one, know how to pivot, how to shift depending on what's going on in the world. And then number 2, having multiple streams of income. So a lot of people capitalize on that wealth transfer is what we call it. Again, where so many people became millionaires. Hint, hint, there is another wealth transfer coming. So you don't want to be on the back end of when there is a wealth transfer trying to get ready. You want to be ready. And so now is the time to start building those multiple streams of income and passive income so that when something happens or the wealth transfer happens again, you're ready. Okay? And so it's important not to have just one basket of income. And for a lot of people, that one basket could be their 9 to 5, whatever it is that you do. For some people, if they have a business, it could be just a childcare business. The young lady that I'm doing her business, she's an accountant. So that is her one stream of income if she don't have a job. Accountant or a childcare owner or somebody who owns a transportation business. I have a friend who owns a transportation business. I have a friend who owns a staffing business. I have a friend who is a coach. I have a friend who does counseling. I have friends that do a lot of different careers or in different industries, and some of them have multiple, but let's just say that's just their one stream of income. You don't want to just have that one stream of income. You want to have multiple streams of income. And so if you're new to this channel, you want to make sure that you're looking at all my videos because I'm giving ideas every single time I go live on how you can do that. Digital products are one of the easier ways to have passive income. And why do I say passive income? I say passive income because it makes money without you putting your time in it. So in the beginning, yes, there's time. You have to have your time to create let's just say an ebook or the course. You have to have the time to promote it. You have to have the time to market, which is still promoting. You have to have time in the beginning to get it going. And then it's just going to keep going and going and going and snowballing without you having to be in front of the computer every single time you make a sale. Okay. And so digital products is one of the key things that I teach no matter what industry you're in. And if you're here and you see that your friend is not here, you can tag your friend, you can share this. I did not get a chance to get an email out, but yeah, so again, if you're watching the replay, type replay because this is good information. So that's the importance of multiple streams of income. Number 2, 6 figures without sacrificing family. And I know that from experience. I used to work nonstop. I did not really have days off. I would wake up, work throughout the day, work throughout the evening, and then sleep. Everything was hustle, so that I could build. And the downsides, I had like 4, 5, 6 different businesses and hobbies. And so I was always doing something and I was sacrificing family time. I think it was my daughter, my oldest, she told me one time that she felt like the only time she could come and talk to me, sit down and talk to me, is if she scheduled a meeting with me. And so that hit really hard. You know, when we grinding, we have this passion of wanting to build this business so that we can create a legacy that we tend to sacrifice family time. And so that's something that I learned over the years. Now I definitely have days that I don't work. I make sure that I schedule family time together. We watch a movie, we go skating, we do things like that because it's important that I spend time with family. It's important that you spend time with family. Even today, it was very busy getting ready for this live, setting up the camera, setting up the lights, my kids talking to me. And I just said, you know what? I promise you after this live, I am done working. The computer is off, the camera is off, everything is done, and you have my undivided attention. And so it's important to, as you're building, you want to make sure that you're not sacrificing your family. And digital products help with that because, again, that's something that once you create it, you sell it over and over again. I remember this past summer, me and my second oldest, we went on a road trip. We drove all the way to Maryland, and we had a great time. And while I was driving, I actually sent out an email, and I have a digital course. Actually, I don't have that one anymore, but I sent out an email that I actually put the course on sale for 48 hours. And I made over $1,000 that day just by sending out that email, putting the course on sale. And while I'm spending time with my daughter, I was making money. And once they bought it, I didn't have to do anything else because it was a digital course and it was already done. I actually created that course like 3 years ago. And so it was nice to, again, make money while spending time with family. And so digital products, online classes, memberships. I don't want us to have the mindset anymore. Team no sleep. We're not going to do that. We want you to get your sleep. So you're going to be smarter. You're not going to hustle harder. You're going to automate smarter. And so this is what I'm teaching this year too, how to automate your process. All right. All right, point number 3. So the first point was the importance of multiple streams of income for financial security. Then there was 6 figures without sacrificing family. The third point that I want to touch on is how to scale your digital products. You scale your digital products by automating them. And it doesn't help the case if every time you have to create something every day and then you get like 5 sales. No. And actually, let's just say even those 5 sales, you're actively doing the work. You're going to talk to 20 people a day, which is sometimes in the beginning you do have to do that. But you don't want to keep exchanging your time for money. You want to automate the process. You want to set up funnels, and whether it's using like ClickFunnels, that's my favorite, where you can automate and set up a funnel. You can even use your email platform to have a landing page. That's one way to automate. One thing that I did, one of my digital courses that I used to sell, it was a DIY course, and it was a DIY course on how to start your own PNCC agency. That's a business that I used to have, and a lot of women wanted to know how to open it. And so I created this DIY course that literally walked them through point A to Z. This is how you do this. I had videos, I had worksheets, and they just plugged in and they got all the information. But I also knew that people who do DIY don't. Uh-oh. Jordan. Good? Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Yeah. I apologize, guys. Like I said, this is a new setup, so we're still working. We're working out all these kinks. I think it went to sleep. I think that's what happened. I think the camera went to sleep. That's okay. We're working on it. And so, yeah, so I knew that people who logged or bought the DIY, that more than likely they wasn't going to finish because life happened. I knew that a lot of people, they needed the coaching. They needed me giving and having or holding them accountable. And so what I did was I had an email sequence. So once the person bought the course, they were automatically put into the course through the funnel. Then there was an email that went out that said welcome. A month later, another email went out just saying, hey, how's it going? Don't forget this. By the 3rd month, I had an email that would come out that said, again, how's it going? Do you need some help? And the reason I did that is because most people by month 3, and this was from research with this class, by month 3, they knew that they already had stopped because it was too hard. They probably already stopped because life just got in the way and they start focusing on something else, or they just gave up and just like, I don't want to do it because it's just too much. And so by the time I sent that email out, and this is all automated, right? I didn't count every single time somebody bought it 3 months later, all automated. That 3rd email said, how about you book either a session with me or upgrade to this package that involves either coaching or we do the work for you. And so I would say maybe 90% of the time people would upgrade because they realized by that month 3 mark that they just couldn't do it on their own, right? And so that's where automation is. That's why you need to automate, to make it easier and to scale it without, again, doing work every single day, all day. And so now that I have those 3 points, I want to use the example of the young lady who is an accountant. I have a list of different ways to have multiple streams of income, but I'm just going to do 5. And so y'all all know what the first one, y'all should know what the first one is. The first product for multiple streams of income. I'm gonna say good morning. Hey, Sharon. You just came in. This is the end, and I'm actually using a career as an example. She's an accountant, and so the first stream of income that is actually, this one is passive, and this is my favorite one, is for her to create a digital course as an accountant. So as an accountant, what kind of course can she create? I talk to accountants all the time, whether they do taxes or not, or just accounting, or they do the CFO work of small businesses, which actually that's another stream of income, but I'm not going to get into that one. But the first one is digital courses. You can have those DIY classes. Like I just talked about the DIY on how to start that business. You can have a DIY class on how to use QuickBooks, right? Because a lot of people who are small businesses, they don't have an accountant. They either do their own taxes or they only talk to a tax provider when it's tax time, not knowing that you should have conversations with your tax person or accountant throughout the year, right? And so you can have a DIY course on how to use QuickBooks to save money, how to use QuickBooks to get ready for tax season, how to use QuickBooks to make it easier for your accountant, however you want to title that. But it can be courses on the correct type of paperwork, how do you file, what type of deductions you should be taking every single month, how often you should be doing quarterly taxes. That's a whole course in itself, how to prepare for quarterly taxes. A lot of business owners don't even know that they should be paying quarterly taxes, right? And so those can be into a DIY course. And a DIY course does not have to be thousands of dollars. It could be something that's $197. It could be something that's $97. It could be $597, depending on what it is, because once you create it, you're going to sell this course over and over and over and over again, right? And so it doesn't really matter how much you're going to price it for, because once you have everything automated, you're eventually going to want to try to get them into your packages as an accountant, because at some point, as a business owner, you need to upgrade to have an accountant. When I got one of my businesses, actually when I got two of the businesses to six figures, it was like, you know what? It's time for me to get somebody, because I would do them myself. I actually, if y'all know me, if y'all been here for some time, y'all know that I had a finance business. And so one of the things that we offered, we helped with taxes. And so, but at a certain point, I was like, I it's too much. I need to hire somebody. And so this is how you build a great audience. This is how you build great customers, because you're teaching them what they should be doing in the beginning, which is going to actually have them better prepared for you at the end when it's time for them to come to you. So the first stream of income outside of being an accountant is digital courses, and you're going to have them DIY. The second one, the second stream of income that I want you to have, or you can have, these are just suggestions, is to sell templates. If you go to Etsy, just Etsy alone, which is Etsy, I feel like everybody should know about Etsy, but some people don't, and just type in accounting worksheets or tax worksheets or any of that, you're going to find a lot of templates. And so you can create templates to sell on your website. You can create templates to sell on Etsy. You can sell templates to sell anywhere, really, that you can put digital products. But you can have budgeting spreadsheets. You can have expense tracking spreadsheets if people don't know how to use apps. You can use checklists. You can have checklists on getting ready for tax season. Any type of checklist or any type of worksheets, you can sell those templates. You can do videos, live videos like I'm doing now, or on YouTube. And in your description, you can always say, click below. You can always say, click below, I have a worksheet for you. And then they will go and purchase the worksheet. So the second stream of income would be templates, right? The third stream of income, and that's passive. This one right here is active. So this is not a passive stream of income. Is workshops. I used to do workshops all the time when I was teaching people how to open up that business. And so my workshops were like eight for not 8 hours, like 5-6 hours. Your workshops don't have to be that long. But I also charge like $1,800 for my workshops. And I only did my workshops if I had 10 or more people in the workshop, right? And so at that point, it was fine to have like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours because I had 10 people at $1,800 in my workshop. And so you can have workshops, whether it's quarterly, whatever, on getting prepared for blank. Because again, you know the struggles of small business owners, you know the struggles of your customers. What type of workshop do they need? That's going to better educate them. For me, I'm more advanced when it comes to taxes. And so when I was looking for a CPA, I did not want somebody who just was going to do taxes. I know how to do taxes. I wanted tax strategy. And so you can have workshops on tax strategy. If I make so much money, how do I not give my money back to the government? How do I not pay so much in taxes, right? I wanted tax strategy. And so that right there can be your workshops, how to keep your money in your pocket, right? And so again, that's an active stream of income. That's not passive. And that is number 3. So now you got 3 streams of income. 2 more. Number 4, you can have a membership. And so again, small business owners in the beginning, they probably don't value having a CPA or an accountant, which can be, depending on what you do, you probably do both. But they don't value it as much. And so they might not get the higher tier packages, right? So where my CPA, she had 3-month packages, 6-month packages, and we would have meetings on just going over the books. Some people don't appreciate that. Some people don't know that they need that, and so they skip it. And so for people who are not ready for that type of commitment, because maybe they just launched or maybe they're not really making money in their business yet, you can offer a membership. And so in your membership, it can be whatever price you want to price it at, depending on what you're going to be offering. You can offer ongoing support. You can give tips, monthly tips, weekly tips. That's just for that community. You can do webinars just for them. And so you would always bring somebody into your community to be in that membership that, again, they might not be able to afford your bigger packages. So that's a 4th stream of income. And then the last stream of income that I'm going to go over is affiliate links. And so as an accountant, you're probably always sending people to different apps or different websites or whatever to help them get organized, to help them track. However you help, you want to look into which of those websites offer referral links. And so like QuickBooks, I don't know for sure if they do, but if you're always sending somebody to QuickBooks, you can see if they have an affiliate link to where they'll use that link to then go and get QuickBooks. I know there's apps like Mile IQ. I used to use that, where whenever I would go somewhere, I would say whether that was a business ride or a personal ride. If there's apps like that you suggest, you can get affiliate links for that. And so that's another stream of income. And again, while you're doing your lives or while you're doing your YouTube videos or while you're educating, you can always refer these different apps or websites and use your affiliate link. So out of a lot that I have here, that is 5 streams of income. Like I said, it was too much for me to just put into a post. 5 streams of income for you to have as an accountant. And so I can do this for pretty much any industry, any career that you have. How can you have multiple streams of income? Because again, you don't want to just put all your eggs in one basket as an accountant, because we don't know what can happen. And so I want to introduce to you guys, I still haven't figured out how to put links into this, and that's okay, I'll just post it in the page. I have a new 5-day challenge coming up, and it's pretty much going to be walking you through 5 days on how to scale your business and automate to get to your next 6-figure stream of income. So whatever you're working on now, it stopped again. Blaze, can you come press the button for me?
What button?
I will tell you as soon as you get up here. And guys, I'm gonna figure out why it keeps switching.
I know,
So
like,
no, not that one. No. It's a camera.
I know. It's right here.
Yep. Press that. Thank you. That's it. That's it.
Is this one?
No. That's it. Thank you.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, I can
You
see it.
That was the boy. Okay. I usually have the girl helping me. What was I saying? You did good, Cameron. I appreciate it. Thank you. You did awesome. So I have a 5-day challenge coming up. The 5 days, this is what we're going to be talking about. Identify your 6-figure niche. Because again, let's just take this accountant as an example. Accountant is one stream of income. However you make at that business, or if you work at somebody's 9 to 5, that's a stream of income. What I'm talking about is a separate stream of income to get this to 6 figures. So we're going to identify what that can be. We're going to craft your offer. That's day 2. Day 3, we're going to automate for freedom. So how do you automate this offer? We're actually going to do these things during the challenge. Okay, so you're not just going to sit and you're not going to listen. There's going to be worksheets. There's going to be homework. There's going to be actionable things for you to do to make this happen. Because my goal for you is by the end of this 5 days, you're going to be making money in this new stream of income. What I've realized over the past couple of months as I've been doing research, because you guys know I did this pivot, most people just need money right now. Like they need money. Just put it like that. Like either they lost their job, the job not jobbing, the business not businessing. Like it's just not working, right? And so I don't know if that's you, if you're just you're struggling financially, you need a win. And so I created this 5-day challenge to help you get a win. I want you to win by the end of the 5 days, but you cannot win if you don't do the work. And so, like I said, day 1, you're going to identify what that stream of income is. Day 2, we're going to create an offer for that stream of income. Day 3, we're going to automate for freedom. Day 4, we're going to scale it without sacrificing. I like the names on these. And then day 5, we're going to finalize your passive income blueprint. So again, by day 5, you're going to be making money. And the first 10 ladies who register for this 5-day challenge, which again, I'm going to post the link on this video because I'm using a new platform and I don't know where to put that just yet. But the first 10 ladies are going to get a free 15-minute consultation so that when you go into this challenge, you're going to know specifically what it is that you're going to be working on. You're not going to be guessing throughout the challenge. You're going to have that 15-minute, you're going to tell me everything that you do, and I'm going to say, you know what, based on everything that you do, you should focus on this in that 15-minute consultation for free. And so the first 10 ladies who register for this challenge will get that. You'll get an email if you get an email and it has a link to schedule, you know you're in the first 10. Okay? And so get in the challenge. And I actually, for the first time, I have a referral program for my challenge. And so when you refer one person to the challenge, you're going to get for free the digital bundle starter kit. When you refer 3 people to the challenge, you're going to get access to a private group coaching call that I'm going to do. When you do 5, when you have 5 referrals to this challenge, you're going to get a VIP Zoom call. So you don't have to be VIP to get this. You're going to get a VIP Zoom call just because you referred 5 people to this challenge. And in this Zoom call, we're going to go over advanced strategies. So the 5 days is not going to be advanced because a lot of people are going to be beginners. But if you want advanced strategies, you want to make sure that you're in this VIP Zoom call by referring 5 people to this challenge. And then if you have 6 or more referrals to this challenge, I have a Boss Lady bundle for you. And this is the first time that I've ever done this. And so in the Boss Lady bundle, you're going to get one, you can see this, This is my, it's all greasy with fingerprints. Yours won't look like this, but this is my Boss Lady notebook. Can you see it? You actually can tear the pages out. It has a bookmarker. Just a really great notebook. You can see it has the lines where you want to tear it out. You can do that. And so you're going to get the Boss Lady notebook. You're going to get my ebook, Tax 101 for the Boss Lady, How to Save Money While Building Your Empire. You're going to get my book, 101 Tips for the Wife, the Mom, the Boss Lady. This is my first book. You're going to get a template or a nameplate, Wife, Mom, Boss, that's going to go on your desk. And I think, this is mine. This is mine right here. You're going to get a coffee or tea. I drink tea. You're going to get a Boss Lady coffee or tea mug. So everybody who refers 6 or more women to this challenge will get a Boss Lady bundle. All right, that is, I want to make sure that, that is all that I have for you guys tonight. I'm going to figure out why this camera keeps going off. This is fun. This is the beginning. I told one of my students the other day, again, as you guys know, I did this pivot. I was teaching women how to start the business that I had, and I was having 5-figure months, and it was working fine for me. And at the beginning of this year, God had me pivot. And so now I am building this new platform. This is why you see me going live. You see I'm launching new things. You probably see I have surveys going out. And the purpose of that is to learn who my market is. But the point of me saying that, and this is what I said to my students, don't wait until I grow this business, this stream of income to 6 figures and everything increase to jump in. You want to jump in now, get grandfathered in, so that you won't be like, I remember when she started building this and we are at the same spot, and then I'm making 6 figures and you're not, because you're not doing what I'm telling you guys to do. And so right now, a lot of my prices are extremely low, like my membership, which is $97 a month to get in. And you can be grandfathered in, because eventually that's going to be thousands of dollars a month, because people are out there charging it. Get in now. Get grandfathered in now. I'm actually doing 7 days. If you join the membership today, you get 7 days for free, and you'll get access to the challenge that's coming up. We have a class this upcoming Monday on how to plan for fourth quarter in 2025. And there's actually a 7-day challenge inside the membership as well to get you to start making money. And so join now. Don't wait until the prices go up to be hundreds of thousands of dollars. Join now so that you can start making money as I start making money. I'm teaching you everything that I'm doing so that you can do the same thing. Okay? I was fine again making 5-figure months, like $20,000 a month over here. But now God switched me to over here to help you guys. So don't miss this. That's all that I have for tonight. I will have another live coming up soon. So be on the lookout. I think I'm